Thursday, Cooking with Kevin, and this week we are going to be doing a caramel cake, or caramel coffee cake, whatever you want to call it. If you have coffee with it, it can be coffee cake. Doesn't really matter. Our ingredients: we need 4 eggs, 2 tablespoons of butter, half cup of sugar, 150 ml of milk, which is 2/3 cup of milk, 2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And you're going to need a round pan with the, I don't know, spigot.
It's called a bundt pan.
There you go, bundt pan. I've already buttered and put flour in it so it won't stick. Yeah, and turn your oven on to 350 degrees and we're going to be baking it at 40 minutes. First thing we're going to do is our eggs. And 2 tablespoons of butter, however you want to measure it. I just take a tablespoon and guesstimate.
Driving Brenda nuts.
Yep.
And me.
Our friend Brenda hates people playing on the dishes.
And our half cup of sugar. So 4 eggs, 2 tablespoons of butter, half cup. And now we are going to mix these together. You can whisk them, use your blender, whatever you want to do. Now the butter won't disappear right over or break up like all together, but it will reduce a little bit. Alright, now we're going to add in our milk. And we're going to continue to mix. Oh, the other ingredient I also forgot is milk jam. Now there's a word, what's that?
Dulce de leche.
There you go. I'm not even going to try and say that, but we just went and bought the caramel dip from the store, and that's what we're going to use. Okay, so now we're going to do 2 cups of flour, sifted. We'll do 1 cup first. Okay. Alright, now we're going to mix this in. And don't turn your mixer on high when you after you first put the flour in, otherwise you will have flour everywhere. And now we're going to do 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Okay. Okay, now we're going to put the mixture into the cake bunting pan. I'm just going to
And I'll be honest, folks, I had invited Katie over to make this cake with me. But then I was like, oh, Kevin, aren't you making that cake?
That's my life. All right. Okay, now I want to just to get it nice and even. So it looks like now we're going to take our
And I love my onions, but
caramel.
Lloyd's grandma, she had
Okay.
a cream and then turquoise or something. They were close. But I couldn't.
All right. And all we're going to do is take it and we're going to scoop it and just drop it into the pan. Now this caramel sauce is very, very sticky.
Very, very yummy.
Yeah.
The dulce de leche would have a slightly different texture, more like sweetened condensed milk.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So that is also an option for this.
Yeah.
Well, on the video that I saw, it looked fairly thick. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, it is still thick, but it's not as thick, I guess, as this. That's okay. It doesn't really matter.
All of them will work, I believe.
6
so.
one way, half a dozen the other.
And I like caramel, so
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I will.
So I bought 2 of these because you do need a couple.
Never too much.
There's no such thing as too much caramel.
Nope. I agree with that.
Oh, you know what would be good on this? Once it's done, just sprinkling powdered sugar on it.
So there's what it looks like when you just drop them in there. And that is gonna go in the oven for 40 minutes at 350. When it's ready, we'll bring you back. Okay, it is done, and I'll tell you, it looks and smells delicious. Ow, and it's hot.
Yeah.
But the unfortunate news, we have to wait a little bit before we can cut into that and taste it. But when we're ready, we'll bring everybody back. All right, we're back. We got it. Yummy, 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 yummy.
Show a side shot of it, like
Oh, yeah.
right there's
Look
the
at that. Give us your opinion. Yeah?
I just have to find a way to attack it without having to jump off my plate.
I think.
I didn't get any caramel in the first bite. The bites with caramel are better.
I think I would add, I'd actually probably add some almond extract or something.
Mmm. That would be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee? Yeah. Yeah.
We were discussing what this should actually be called.
Yeah. We weren't really
Kevin's
sure.
definition is coffee cake is anything that you drink coffee with.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for that cake. I don't even, whatever the title is calling it, that's what we're calling it. So, because the recipe I got, or Kelly sent me, doesn't actually have a name for it. So I'll figure out a name by the time I post this video. Anyways, thanks for joining me again this week. So I always say, I don't know what I'm going to make next week, but I'm sure Kelly will tell me. See you next week.